All right. So did we find out if this Lisa Ann thing was a stunt?
Okay.
It looked like a stunt, the way she was talking to the camera.
So she released her podcast earlier this morning or late last night, and I listened to it this morning. So I'm going to tell you her take on it, but I'll let you see the video first.
Yeah, okay. So, let's catch
Mark
people
Normand
up that
is
might
one of
not
the
know.
cops.
All right. Come on in.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with you. I didn't touch my
Just
dog.
another stunt. Hey.
He's a friend of mine. And I go to jail.
Now showing them titties. Where's that button? We need that button.
So what did she say? So that was a Matt Rife show?
Yes.
And where was it?
Radio City.
At Radio City Music Hall. Lisa Ann taken out by the police, claiming she's friends with Matt. Did she get kicked out for heckling? What else do we know?
Okay, so here's her whole story. What she says was when she got to Radio City with her friends, as soon as she got there, they took a couple of pictures, and then the plan was when they got to their seats, because they were second row, very good seats. When they got to the seats, she was going to take a picture of them to see where they were and send it to Matt or his crew just to let them know where they were sitting, because she was supposed to meet up with him after the show, whatever. And so she learned very quickly that you're not supposed to have your phones at all. And this is before the show even started, that you can't have your phones out at all in there.
That's like torture to do at a Matt Rife show. It's like, what are you supposed to look at 25 minutes in?
So when she found out she couldn't have the phone at all, she claims that she put her phone away in her bag, put her bag on the back of her chair, never touched it again. About 20 minutes into the show, she's sitting there watching the show, and then security comes up to her, says, you have to leave. And then she said it was embarrassing because it was a long walk out because she was so close to the stage. They walk out, and then they told her it was because she was on her phone. She's like, I swear to God, you can check my phone. You can check the cameras. Everything's recorded. I was not on my phone. And then after a whole bunch of back and forth with the crew, because she wouldn't leave, they called the cops. The cops came. She still wouldn't leave. So they're like, look, we can take you out in cuffs, or we can wait for the ambulance to come, or you can just leave on your own. And then they had to put her in cuffs to get her to leave. Eventually, she said that an ambulance showed up. Because there were no, I guess, other cops that could take her in for this. So the ambulance showed up, and then apparently she claims that they were like, no, we can't take you in because you're obviously not a crazy person. So why don't you just go home? And that's when she left. That's her story.
Okay, so I believe none of that.
Yeah, you think both the cops were like, we are such big fans of you. Yeah. We will let you go home.
So she obviously was on her phone. Every girl that's ever been kicked out of anything for being on her phone says she was not on her phone.
Can I add something else on her side, though?
Go ahead.
Okay, so there's a New York Post article, and it shows, I'm not going to play the whole video, but you can see in this screenshot here, and she talks about this on her show.
Oh.
So this is a different girl. This is not Lisa Ann on her phone right here.
Yeah, she looks
Okay.
Asian.
They're making it like
Lisa
this is. I believe this is Lisa Ann because she said second row, second chair in. I think this is her.
Okay.
Shane's
But-
getting in her true crime mode.
So I think that security made a mistake, and then there was just they're not going to admit that at any point. So they just held on to it strong.
Right.
But I mean, once people tell you to leave, it's a private business. You have to go.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think at any point somebody, either Matt Rife or somebody on his team, was like, oh, fucking Lisa Ann's here. Could you get her fucking out of here, please?
Oh, so
Why?
that is part of it. I'm sorry to keep interrupting. That is part of it. So at the end, she said after she's already outside in cuffs, she finally heard back from Matt Rife's team, and they told them that she's allowed to come back in. But now that she was already handcuffed, the cops were like, this has already gone too far, and you can't go back in. And apparently Matt Rife texted her the next day and apologized, said his staff was just doing their job, so maybe it's his crew that did it, and that I hope you'll come to another show.
Damn. Not even a T-shirt or something, or free tickets to the next show.
Or what if whoever was monitoring those cameras that saw that lady that you just had highlighted on the circle?
Yeah.
She was also on her phone, second row. You know what I mean? She's not really paying attention. She just gave him the wrong address.
20 minutes into the show, wouldn't Matt Rife see the security coming in and escorting her? Wouldn't he be like, yo, chill, nah, bro, don't do
20
that?
minutes is still an opener, right?
Yeah, it's still
yeah.
No, Matt. I believe Matt Rife was on stage at that point.
Oh.
So
He just let it happen.
I would imagine, isn't that what he does? Doesn't he address things.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Wouldn't he be like, "Oh, please, yo,
He's
come
probably
back."
more pissed that he didn't.
I don't know how he
address
talks. Matt Rife is like, "Yo, no, man, sit down."
Oh shit! What's
Oh,
going on
shit,
over
yo.
there? He just says the N word. Everybody's like, "What? What the
What?
fuck?"
Drake does it.
He's like, "Oh shit! I didn't know I wasn't allowed to say that.
Yo, I didn't know I could do that.
I didn't know I couldn't say that.
Handsome.
I'm so sorry."
I'm so sorry, yo.
Does Lisa Ann have an N-word pass?
I would imagine so. Yeah, she's let a
Yeah,
lot of
she's-
black dudes hit.
She's had
raw.
more black guys in her than Rikers.
Right, yeah. Like, she's good. She's clearly not
Cocoa
racist
Puffs.
if she uses
Yeah,
it, right? Like even if she's hurling it at a black person in anger, I'm like, well, she's not racist.
She actually installed a Boost mobile store in her house.
So yeah, because she's done quite a few. I wouldn't know. I don't watch those kind of films.
I watch them for the articles.
I don't know the names anymore.
Didn't they say it was 5150, right, Shannon? Which is like
That's how many?
it's like if you have a psychiatric breakdown.
So what they said was that it's kind of like whoever responds first. This is I don't know about this, but apparently whoever responded first, if it was another cop car that could bring her back to the jail, or if it were an ambulance, whoever was closer, that's where they would take her in.
And that just sounds like no cop wanted to drive to Radio City. Traffic is horrible on 6th Avenue.
Well, hopefully this starts a trend of porn stars being forcibly removed from all comedy events.
That's
I love
hilarious.
when people force porn stars to do stuff. That's my favorite thing.
Described as
That's my
SDR.
search category.
Forced.
Yeah, forced.
SDR coming up next, guys. GasDigital.com.
Wait, she's a friend of mine.